Welcome back to 5 Min Smart. I am Liam. Today, we are looking at the real reason why the job market feels like a ghost town, even though the economy seems to be booming. It is not just about robots taking jobs. It is about a massive financial cliff called the 2026 debt wall.
That is right, Liam. Trillions of dollars in corporate debt, borrowed at almost zero interest during the pandemic years, are coming due right now. For many companies, the party is over and the bill has arrived.
The 2026 debt wall. Let us explain why this matters to you. Most of these companies have to refinance their loans. But instead of the 2% interest they were paying, they are now looking at 7 or 8%.
It is a massive interest rate shock. This refinancing shock means that cash that used to go toward hiring new graduates or expanding departments is now being diverted to pay the banks. It is a survival game.
So, if I am a CEO and my interest payments just tripled, I am not thinking about hiring a new marketing team. I am thinking about how to stay solvent.
Exactly. And this is where AI comes in as a defensive tool. Companies are not adopting AI to innovate. They are adopting it to replace headcount so they can afford their debt payments. It is survival automation.
That explains the jobless growth we are seeing. The GDP is growing because of efficiency, but the labor market is frozen because of the debt burden.
And do not forget the geopolitical angle. We are seeing a bipolar supply chain where the world is splitting into two economic blocks. This makes everything more expensive, adding more pressure to cut labor costs.
It is a perfect storm. High debt, high interest rates, and expensive supply chains. If you are a junior worker, you are effectively competing with a company's interest payments for a spot on the balance sheet.
That is a great way to put it, Liam. Workers are now competing with debt. To survive this skills earthquake, you must prove that you can generate more value than an algorithm can save in interest.
This leads us to the Federal Reserve. They are watching this debt wall closely. If they do not cut rates, we might see a wave of corporate bankruptcies. But if they cut too fast, inflation returns.
They are in a refinancing trap. The entire global economy is waiting to see who blinks first, the Fed or the companies hitting the wall.
It is a high-stakes game of financial chicken. Alice, for our viewers who are heading into a strategy meeting or a client dinner, what is today's smart-sounding sentence? 오늘의 똑똑해 보이는 한 문장은 무엇인가요?
Today's sentence is, we are navigating a structural refinancing shock where the 2026 debt wall is forcing a pivot from labor-intensive growth to survival-based automation.
I love that. Structural refinancing shock. It sounds professional and perfectly explains why the hiring freeze is actually a debt squeeze.
It is the most important macro trend of the year. Use that sentence and you will be the smartest person in the room.
Great insights, Alice. Before we sign off, a quick reminder to our 5 Min Smart community. We are an independent channel and we rely on you. Hit that subscribe button to stay ahead of these global shifts. Every subscriber helps us continue our research. And if you found this breakdown valuable, please consider supporting us through our Ko-fi link in the description. It keeps the lights on. We do not take corporate money, so we can tell you the truth about the 2026 debt wall.
Let us know in the comments. Is your company feeling the debt squeeze yet? Are you seeing more automation as a response to rising costs?
Thanks for joining us. I am Liam.
And I am Alice.
Stay smart, stay ahead.